Urgent real-time First Republic Bank update, FRC. If you want something else charted or predicted, just talk to me on Twitter, OTC_Bitcoin on Twitter. Or here, just leave it in the comments and I'll respond to you and I'll make a video for you predicting what's going to happen next. First Republic Bank, however, is bullish and everything says it's bullish, but everybody thinks that everything that says it's bullish is actually bearish. I'm going to explain to you why. First, there are the charts. The chart says we have a bullish divergence. Woo, that's actually bullish. Number two, the fact that they got multiple billions of dollars worth of loans from other bigger banks is actually bullish, but everyone thinks, they needed loans? That means it's bearish. It's not, it's bullish. They did a private sale. They did a private equity offering. Instead of selling their stock on the open market, on the stock market, they did a private sale. Why would that be? Doesn't that, well, if they were selling privately, we don't know what price they're selling for. Isn't that bearish? No, it's bullish. I'll explain all this to you in this episode of Bitcoin-funds-manager.com. Let's start with a chart. Here it is. I don't know if you can actually see it in the right direction, but this is RSI. It's headed upwards. RSI is actually pointed upwards, and this is the price. Price is headed downwards. That's a bullish divergence. It's bullish. In general, bullish divergences are bullish. Number two, they had billions of dollars of loans that they got from bigger banks. You want to see it? Oh, would you look at that? They got $30 billion from JP Morgan and other big banks, including Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Bank of America. Tons of money. Why is that bullish? And this. First Republic plans private stock sale to raise cash, says reports. And this is bullish. But why? First thing you have to know is that First Republic Bank didn't run out of money because they did some weird investing or they bought off politicians like FTX did. The reason why First Republic lost all their money is because of a rule that the FDIC actually set up. And they said you're not allowed to hold any more than 10% of any deposit in your bank. What? Yeah, that's the actual rule. They want 90% of the money. If you put in $100, they want $90 of that to go into government bonds or something else, or go right back out to the Fed. So the bank is only left with about 10% of your money. And since First Republic operates in San Francisco and it's close to Silicon Valley Bank, and since Silicon Valley Bank had a bank run, everyone thinks, well, First Republic must be unstable as well. It's not. And through no fault of their own, only because of some Fed rule, they only had 10% of their money in their bank accounts when most of the depositors, most of the customers were only mortgage customers in totally different fields, non-technology related, that will not get chewed up and eaten up by artificial intelligence like the tech sector. So they got billions of dollars, $30 billion worth of loans from other bigger banks. Why is that bullish? Well, because think about it. Who would know a bank's internal condition better than other banks? Am I gonna be a better judge of First Republic's financial health? Or is JP Morgan or Bank of America gonna be a better judge of First Republic's financial well-being and health? If they thought First Republic was strong enough to be able to handle $30 billion worth of instant immediate loans, that's kind of a vote of confidence, isn't it? Next, they did a private sale. They were talking about a private sale, and it's actually going through now. Why is that bullish? Well, look at it this way. The reason why they do a private sale and not a public sale of stocks is because, number one, if you sell your stocks publicly and you're selling 10-20% of your stocks, you're just going to crater the price. You're literally going to crater the price. So if you sell the stocks privately and the people that bought the stocks privately agree to hold their stocks privately, the stock isn't going to go down, Vitly. It's just going to go up. Number two, if you sell the stock publicly, what's going to happen is the public gets to buy the stock. Duh, no brainer, right? If the public buys the stock, they have no vote. They have no voting rights, and unless they have certain numbers of shares, which they're not going to. So what they're going to do now that they've got management that's partially taking the blame for this, even though it's not their fault because it's just Fed rules. What are they going to do? If you sell your stocks privately, are you just going to sell them to anybody? Whenever a corporation sells shares of their company, what they're doing is they're giving away equity of their company. They're giving away votes. They're giving away decision-making power. They're giving away executive, board of director, voting rights to whoever buys those shares. So who is going to buy those shares? Who has more experience with money? Who has more political connections? Who has more friends with the Fed and the federal government and the White House? Wouldn't you want to sell to them? Because apparently, what got you in trouble was your disconnect between market sentiment and this cashing out frenzy because of Silicon Valley Bank and the stupid old Fed rule that says you can only hold 10% of your money in the banks. So if you're going to sell your stocks privately so that the stock price doesn't dump, wouldn't you want someone on board that actually had even more clout than your current board of directors and more connections than your current investors? Who would that be? Are you guys seeing this? It says a large number, over 20 private jets landed in Omaha yesterday, in Omaha, Nebraska. These jets flew from headquarters of regional banks, ski resorts, and D.C., Washington, D.C. In Omaha, Nebraska. Who's in Omaha, Nebraska? And who likes buying shares of banks? Could it be the same guy that drinks Coca-Cola all day long and is already like 135,000 years old or something? That dude, if he ends up buying shares, which he probably will, or at least a little bit, or at least make some contacts or something. If Warren Buffett buys First Republic Bank, you know what's going to happen to it. It's just going to skyrocket. It's just going to go 5x or 10x from here. So even if he doesn't, I mean, pull him out of the question, and everything else is still super, super bullish for First Republic. And you're worried? For more insights, for more brilliant analysis, and magic arrows that tell you exactly where all the stocks are going to go up or down, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Twitter, OTC_Bitcoin. Get rich.